Hey guys, and welcome back to another new video. It's definitely been a while. In this video I'll be talking about projects of mine that I never completed or I didn't feel good enough about them to release them. I'm not going to be working on these projects anymore, so now they've become dead projects, hence the title name of this video. I figured maybe some of you guys might enjoy seeing some of these projects that never saw the light of day. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video and check out some of these dead projects. First up is the dodge cancel technique. Here you can see the logo badge I created for the thumbnail of the video. This was a technique that I was in the process of trying to get better at. Here are a few clips of me attempting the technique. The technique is where you dodge cancel around Jason continuously while attacking him. Ultimately, I just didn't feel like I was the right person to be teaching this technique because honestly I wasn't great at it, as you can see in these clips. There were so many other people in the F13 community that were so good at it, and I just didn't feel like I could do the technique justice by trying to teach it, so I scrapped the video. If you've ever seen someone do this technique correctly, they continuously circle around Jason, relentlessly attacking him and making him look pretty silly, and it's pretty impressive. Next up is the ghost run technique. This is a technique that was created and developed by Tommy86, so all credit to him. This video was the closest video I had to being completed out of the dead projects. I had all the clips I needed for the video, all that was left was to do the narration over the video. Here are some clips of me doing the technique. In this clip I was going to demonstrate how to do a long distance ghost run. I was going to explain my personal approach to staying calm and focusing in on doing the button combination correctly for long durations of time. One of the tricky things about the ghost run is staying consistent and doing the same button combination over and over again while keeping the correct timing. With a little bit of practice, you can get better at it. I was going to explain my approach and break the technique down into smaller parts so you could follow along and learn the technique in stages like I've done with some of my other technique videos on my channel. This is a really fun technique to play around with, and it's really rewarding when you can pull it off. Here are some small examples of what I was going to go over in the video. I was going to talk about certain aspects of how you can't use the ghost run effectively with certain Jasons, like Savini Jason for instance, because you can still see his glowing eyes while you ghost run. Part 6 Jason, you can see his tactical belt while doing the ghost run, or Part 2 Jason, you can see his hair while doing the ghost run. As funny as it is to see his hair floating around, it isn't very helpful when trying to get a successful kill with the ghost run. I was also going to talk about how camp counselors may not be able to see Jason while he's using the ghost run, but you can still hear his footsteps to know he's close by, but only if he's not using stock, of course. So you're probably wondering why I never finished this video. Well, the reason this video never saw the light of day is because I got cold feet about releasing it. This is a pretty OP technique in my opinion. Personally, I think it's alright to use it in private matches if everyone agrees it's okay to use it, or in a tournament where it's allowed under the rules of that particular tournament, or playing offline with bots like you see in these clips. But ultimately, I just didn't want to see it being abused and have people mad at me for teaching others how to do it, so I decided to scrap the video. Next up is the block cancel technique. It's where you hit Jason, then use a certain button combination, and it gives you the appearance of you sliding across the ground. Here are a few clips of it being used. When you're doing the block cancel, it may look like you're sliding across the ground on your screen, but on Jason's screen he'll see you, and then when you hit him and use a certain button combination, you'll then disappear and then show up again in a different spot. The only time I use this tech is when someone was teaming with Jason like you see in these clips. I don't fault anyone for enjoying this technique. For me personally though, I wasn't a big fan of it, and I just didn't want to see it being abused even more and have people mad at me for teaching others how to do it, so I scrapped the video. The 50% window damage technique video is my oldest video that never got completed. This was another video that was based off of Tommy86's amazing work. I talked about the damage outputs from glass damage and the correct timing of throwing your knives once the camp counselor has stood up after jumping through a window. This project was put on the back burner for other projects that I wanted to complete and just simply wasn't completed. I really wish I had finished this project. Next up is another Clips of the Week video. I really enjoyed making these types of videos. This video never saw the light of day because I hadn't gathered enough interesting clips together to put together a full-fledged video. Here are some clips that would have been in the highlights video had I completed it.
That's my Jason. That's my special, special boy.
No!
Jason.
No! Stop! Help me!
Yes. Kill for mother.
No! Why won't you fucking die?
Next up, I was going to be doing a part 2 to my Art of Hiding video. Hiding was my absolute favorite thing to do in F13. I wanted to mix things up in order to make this video different from my other one, so what I wanted to do was include voice chat audio because people would often say the funniest things when I would be hiding, and I thought it would be entertaining. Unfortunately, I didn't collect enough clips to make this a full-fledged video, and that's why this video never happened. Also, I felt the need to one-up my previous video, so I was pushing my luck a lot more while hiding and getting caught like you'll see in this clip. What I was hoping would happen was Jason would move too quickly and not be observant enough and miss me in plain sight, and then I was going to go into the corner again as he went out the door. Unfortunately, he spotted me though. Here's a clip of that.
Oh, I thought What do you mean? You're invincible. You're invisible. You're invisible. Where did you go?
Please, no!
Copy on the road here,
Hang on. Darn it. Guess what happened?
Oh. Yeah, that's why you should have... No.
That's why I should have done the other kill.
Well, that brings another video to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing these F13 Dead Projects. If you haven't seen my previous video talking about the future of my channel, you can click on the video right there. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.